Cody Rhodes has finally finished his story and dethroned the tribal chief Roman Reigns in an absolutely astonishing and fantastic main event of WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. I will tell you more in a second, but what's going on, guys? It is Ketch, back with another video on the channel. If you do enjoy, please do like, share and subscribe so you never miss another upload, and let's get straight into the video. WrestleMania Night 2 was a clear step ahead of Night 1's event, and to be perfectly honest, the main event was an ushering in of a new era, and Cody Rhodes is finally the new WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, and it couldn't have come at a better time. I think he has earned this moment. He has deserved it from all his work as a youngster under his father, to going to AEW, to the indie scene, back to WWE back in 2022, falling short at last year's WrestleMania, and now finally he gets his moment on the biggest stage of them all in the new era, which has been ushered in by Triple H, and I can't wait to see what's next for the American Nightmare. But the main event itself was fantastic. It was a brilliantly fought match, back and forth, brilliantly paced, and then the shenanigans happened. Obviously it was Bloodline rules after Night 1's main event, in which The Rock and Roman Reigns had beaten Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, and we'll get straight into what happened with the shenanigans. So what do I mean by that, you may ask? Well, as it was Bloodline rules, there was a lot of people expecting on social media for this to be as many people being interfering in this match as possible. The most overbooked match I think I saw on Twitter as well was one of the things. And yeah, it lived up to the billing, that's for sure. At one point in time, Jimmy Uso interfered in the match on behalf of Roman Reigns, which then led to Jey Uso coming out on behalf of Cody Rhodes, and the twins fought up and down the WrestleMania stage, which culminated in Jey Uso giving Jimmy Uso's spear off the stage onto a table that was 10 foot down below, which was actually a pretty cool visual, to be perfectly honest. And then Cody Rhodes used the distraction well to get Roman Reigns into the crossroads position. He hit a couple on him in a moment reminiscent of WrestleMania 39's ending. Solo Sikoa came out and gave a spike to Cody Rhodes, which was followed up by a spike and spear combination from Sikoa and Reigns, but unfortunately neither of these combinations were enough to put Cody Rhodes away, and with Solo then attempting to put Cody Rhodes through the Spanish announce table, out came a returning John Cena to a thunderous applause in Lincoln Financial Field. And boy, Cena hadn't been seen since he lost to Solo Sikoa at Crown Jewel, so this was a perfect end to that story and a perfect end for Cena in this regard at WrestleMania 40. He destroyed Solo Sikoa, he sent him over the top rope and then put him through the Spanish announce table, and this was just the beginning of what was an absolute bonkers finish to the match. As then out came The Rock, the final boss, who was victorious on WrestleMania Night 1, and The Rock and Cena have history. Their fights at WrestleMania 28 and 29. The Rock even interfered at Cena's match at WrestleMania 27 as well, but this was a stare down of ages, and Cena decided to throw the first punch, but The Rock was ready for it. He gave Cena a rock bottom. It was The Rock's way of saying, I won the war with you, Cena, all those years ago, and a bit of a cool throwback as well. And then with the final boss in the ring, taunting Cody Rhodes, taunting Mama Rhodes, Sierra Hotel, India, Echo Lima Delta, Shield. The Shield's music hit. Now I, like a few others, thought this might have been a returning Dean Ambrose, who's currently in AEW as John Moxley, but no, it was not. It was actually Seth Rollins coming from the crowd, a limping Seth Rollins actually, who earlier in the night had lost the World Heavyweight title to Drew McIntyre, who was then cashed in on by Damian Priest. But yes, Seth Rollins had come out from the crowd and decided to attack The Rock, but before he could, Roman Reigns came from out of nowhere with a Superman punch, effectively ending Rollins' interference in that regard. And then The Rock decided to still hold court over the ring, and that's when we heard the infamous Undertaker gong. Undertaker, who hadn't been seen since I think Raw's 30th anniversary. No, sorry, it was actually NXT when the Undertaker was last seen on WWE programming, and he came out to a thunderous applause, and he came out from behind The Rock, chokeslammed The Rock through the ring, and then disappeared like nobody's business. And then this is when it was Rhodes, Rollins, and Roman still in the ring. Roman got up, found a steel chair that had been left in the ring by Seth Rollins, and in a moment of poetry, in my opinion, I believe it's a moment of poetry, he had a choice to either hit Cody Rhodes with this steel chair or Seth Rollins, and in the end he hit Seth Rollins with his chair, finally getting revenge for Rollins' betrayal of the Shield in 2014. And it was pretty much a carbon copy, just the roles were reversed. Instead of Rollins sitting Reigns, it was Reigns sitting Rollins, and it was beautiful because then this allowed Cody Rhodes to take advantage, hitting 3 crossroads on Roman Reigns and finally avenging his WrestleMania 39 loss and finishing the story at last. Honestly, this whole ending scene of the match, it was beautifully done. It was the perfect way to end the story, and I reckon for the fans it was very entertaining as well. Me personally, I found it very emotional, especially when Cody finally got that 1, 2, 3, and Samantha Irvin, the ring announcer who was announcing Cody Rhodes as the new champion, had a voice crack. She was very, very emotional as well. So it was emotional all around, and at the end, the ring filled up with all of Cody Rhodes' friends and family, and even past wrestlers who had issues with the bloodline, the likes of Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. LA Knight was even in there, and it was just brilliant. It was excellent. And then Cody got on the mic and decided to say a few words, but he did bring out Bruce Pritchard and Triple H, who had a key role in both bringing him back to the WWE, but also in giving him the faith and the belief that he was the right person to lead this company forward post Roman Reigns, and I think the right decision has been made all around. As I said at the beginning of this video, WrestleMania Night 2 was a step above WrestleMania Night 1, and that's because there was so much more on this match, on this card on Night 2 that really got me more involved. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins opener was amazing, even to the point where Drew McIntyre, after he won the World Heavyweight title, was taunting CM Punk, who was on commentary for the match, and Punk had had enough at this point. He had enough of Drew McIntyre's constant taunting on both social media and in the lead up to WrestleMania 40, and he attacked him. He attacked him well enough, allowed Damian Priest of the Judgment Day to finally cash in his Money in the Bank contract and become the new World Heavyweight Champion going out of WrestleMania 40, which is a bit unfair on McIntyre considering all the work he's done in the lead up, but it was his obsession of CM Punk that led him to losing that World Heavyweight title, which he had just won. Also on the Mania card, Logan Paul retained against the likes of Kevin Owens and Randy Orton in a quite entertaining US title match. The Pride, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits defeated the Final Testament of Karrion Kross and Authors of Pain in a very brilliantly well done and fun Philadelphia street fight, which had Bubba Ray Dudley as the special guest referee. ECW fans will be going through the roof for that reference. Also, the WWE Women's Championship between Io Sky and Bayley was another phenomenal match, and Bayley finally got her flowers in getting that win, and she deserves it. She's definitely one of the locker room leaders when it comes to the women's division. And yeah, I can't think of anyone more deserving than Bayley at this moment in time. Also, LA Knight got his first win at WrestleMania, defeating the phenomenal one AJ Styles in a very entertaining match to end their blood feud that they've been going on since Elimination Chamber, since AJ Styles attacked LA Knight. Yeah, it's great to see LA Knight with a win considering he wasn't even on the card last year at WrestleMania 39. And yeah, I think that's all that was on the card. And then yeah, that was the main event. After that, it was a brilliant main event, as I've already mentioned throughout this video, and I think Cody Rhodes is the right person to lead WWE forward in the next year to see what happens. As of what happens to Roman Reigns, I guess he'll be taking some time off for now, as will probably be the likes of The Rock, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, probably just in time to heal up, get ready for the SummerSlam run-in, which will be entertaining as hell, and I just can't wait to see what this new era of WWE under Triple H provides. I think it'll be the best I've ever seen, and it's much up there right now. So yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. I'm sure I'll keep you guys informed along the ride as well. But anyway, that has been the end of this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please do like, share and subscribe so you never miss another upload, and turn on those post notifications so you know exactly when I upload. But hope you have a good one, guys, and I'll see you with a new video very, very soon, and I'll catch you later.